That is weird. Like, so weird. Peace and blessings to all. Welcome, welcome. Um, it's a new day. It's a new evening, and we are in Genesis chapter 13, I do believe. Yep. All right. So this will probably be a little quicker than last night's. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I don't even know. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to read the word, and that's usually that's about it. I mean, I doubt I'm gonna play video games tonight. I just don't feel like it, to be honest. Um, One of these days, maybe. It's so freaking hot in this room. Okay, so my room is small and it's enclosed, of course. Duh. Anyway, the heat is set for 65 in the house. All right, and the thermostat's in there in the living room. Well, it's in the kitchen, but the kitchen and the living room are both really open. Like you can see the living room from the kitchen and the dining room. What are you doing out there? Nobody told you to go outside. What's out there? So the two big rooms out there stay a lot cooler than it does in my room. So the heater constantly is coming on and off and on and off because it's trying to heat, you know, that big room out there. And all the heat like comes into my room through the vent and it just heats this room up so well. Feels like it's freaking 90 degrees in here. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's freaking hot. It's hot. So it's freezing outside. Doors open. This guy just tried to go outside. Something scared the crap out of him. I don't know what it was. So I'm gonna go check real quick and close the door. Poor puppy. It's out there, huh? See, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. All right. We're literally not here to talk about how hot it is in my room. Um, we're here to get the word, and that's what I'm gonna deliver. So here we go. Um, Genesis chapter 13, and then I'm gonna jump off. And Abram went up to Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. And he went on his journeys from the south even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning between Bethel and Hai, unto the place of the altar, which he had made there at the first. And there Abram called on the name of the Lord. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together. Okay, so this is where they, you know what? Let's just read it. I do believe this is where they Yep, this is where Abram and Lot separate. Uh, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abram's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle, and the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. And Abram said unto Lot, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren. Is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes, and beheld all the plain of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere, before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zoar. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves the one from the other. Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent toward Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. And the Lord said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now thine eyes, and look from the place where thou art, northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed forever. And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth. Then shall thy seed also be numbered. Arise, walk through the land in the length of it, and in the breadth of it, for I will give it unto thee. Then Abram removed his tent, and came and dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron, and built there an altar unto the Lord. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reading for the night. If I remember the story correctly, uh, you know what? We'll just find out what's in 14 tomorrow evening. You guys have a be you guys have a good evening. Be blessed in the name of the Lord, and we'll see you tomorrow. Farewell.